We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Nikola Jokic. LeBron James is out there with Tatum. Then it's Curry. And it's Young in at the shooting guard.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Curry on the wing. This one for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Now here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Garland. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now Leonard. After the missed three from Trae Young. Outside Garland. Shoots over Curry. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. Now he's spoken with the guys. Now he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out there, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
The East All-Stars shoot their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
He hits the second from the line. Curry dishes to LeBron. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And the East with some changes. Durant comes in for Leonard, and it's Booker in for Garland. Siakam is checked in for the West. Lillard against Curry. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Passes it to Booker. The shot will not fall. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Lillard, the pass to Booker. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Sabonis. Paul George comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's ball in for Damian Lillard. And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Stephen Curry.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team
Great
foul.
defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Now, here is Young. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
It's on Kevin Durant.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
He's off on the second. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. Trailing by 2. And he's good on the 3 ball.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass the ball. Lobbed up there for KD. And the rejection by Tatum. Curry finds Siakam. Tatum looking around. Young up top, defended by Booker. 5 to shoot, stolen by George. Left side Durant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Now here's Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack. Fans, that was your home team dancers.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ball, the pass to Porzingis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Outside Irving, and the officials will call the illegal scoop right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's George. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Cans it from downtown. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for the West All-Stars.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
George passes to Porzingis. Off on the layup. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the East. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And that one's good. Lillard.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Lillard, the pass to Leonard. Back to Lillard. Left side, out of Kumbo. Lillard outside. 4 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Irving. Back to LeBron. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Now a timeout called by the East. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic has checked in for Evan Mobley. Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Curry subbed in for Brown. Lillard finds Garland. Over LeBron. A second chance effort. Sweet move. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And James throws it down.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
The East trail by 6. Outside Garland. Leonard against Tatum. Leonard the pass to Sabonis. From 17 feet out. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch 4. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
And Sabonis drops them both. The West leading by 4. LeBron outside. Outside Irving. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And here is Curry. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
James. Tatum way outside. They get it again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing. You don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Sabonis. Durant comes in for Leonard. Booker, he's checked in for Garland. And it's ball in for Lillard. Siakam is checked in for the West.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Young's checked in. Adebayo passes to Durant. Back to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Booker from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Booker's got 6.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Towns, he's checked in for the West. And he sinks the second.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Outside Irving. A 3 ball. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8-night shooting.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Ingram, he's checked in for Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Irving.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
50 seconds left here in the second. Ball finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Ball. Good ball movement here by the East. Durant trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ball. And so here are the West All-Stars. Kicks it out to Booker. And another 3 from the East.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Young, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
The pass to Giannis. Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots over Ingram. The offensive rebound. Knocked away. It's stolen by Adebayo. Durant wide open. He fires. Here's Antetokounmpo. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the West All-Stars. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome to halftime of the All-Star Game. You're watching some incredible, an amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just...
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star Game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Devin Booker out there with Sabonis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Garland. And it's Lillard in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's James. Count it. James has got 6 points.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Three-pointer, Lillard knocks down the three ball. 7 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
James up top, defended by Booker. It's Curry outside. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Lillard kicks to Garland. Jokic against Leonard. And stolen by LeBron. Young, right side. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And the West leads by 2.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Young's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. Lillard finds Leonard. Back to Lillard. Outside Garland. And the call up against Jokic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Porzingis has checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Irving's checked in. Nobody near Leonard. And another miss by the East.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Back to Irving. Outside for Curry. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Stars ball.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A 2-point game. Lillard outside. Pass to Leonard. Garland with it for the lead. Offensive rebound. Porzingis can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the basket by Lillard.
The assist.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Irving against Garland. From downtown, and Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 20.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Paul George is checked in for Sabonis. Then for the West All-Stars, Evan Mobley's checked in for Jokic. And it's DeRozan in for Tatum. Here's Irving, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Kevin Durant comes in for Garland. And it's ball in for Damian Lillard. And West also making a switch. Brownie's checked in for Stephen Curry. Now a timeout called by the East.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The East trail by 7. Ball, the pass to George. Now Giannis. Outside, ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Giannis. And another miss by the East.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Irving finds DeRozan. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's George. Drops it in from 11 feet.
George does not need a lot of space to get his shot off, and he's become quite proficient in the mid-range.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the East. And so George will bring it up for the East. They trail by 3.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the rejection by Giannis. Ball against Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Back to George. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And good that time.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
Irving dishes to James. Outside Irving. Pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And, you know, the timing Durant has. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
And on the way from Irving for 3, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the West All-Stars. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. Siakam is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Lillard with no one around. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
So it's the West now. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Garland. The West again cannot hit. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
To take the lead. They get it back. Sabonis.
Defensive.
And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. He goes on Jason Tatum.
Sabonis, a prideful rebounder, really works hard to get to the glass.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Free throw good. Sabonis. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The West trails by 3. Outside Curry. Down low. Sabonis with the steal. Inside, here's Lillard. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Leonard. Here's Sabonis, and it's blocked by Brown. Curry against Garland. And here's Tatum for three. The West again cannot hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Curry kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. The West again cannot hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jokic finds Curry. And just miss after miss right now.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Offensive rebound. Sabonis, the pass to Garland. Outside Leonard to the inside. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Leonard. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, the defense pulled out every gimmick and trick they could to try to break up his rhythm, but once he got into the zone in terms of his shooting, he never let the defense bother him at all and kept finding high-quality shots.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue he had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it.
That'll be a backcourt
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. James looking around. And Brown now atop the key. Kicks to Irving. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And too long on the shot. And here is the East now. They're on a 14-3 run. James against Leonard. Some nice passing here by the West. Irving from long range. And the West hit again from deep.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. They're up by 3. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Irving passes to LeBron. Lillard against Irving. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 34 points.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Count the basket. And the East leads by 4.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
Irving for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Went to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Tatum comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Curry subbed in for Brown. Here's Lillard. No good there. And the West will go the other way now. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Tatum. In the corner, Irving with it. To take the lead. Trifecta.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Booker to the paint. Good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Irving. No good from outside. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Three-pointer, Lillard. No good from three-point territory. Here's LeBron. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Antetokounmpo. Garland is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And on the way from Irving for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 43 points.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uncovered and right on target with the switch.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Timeout West All-Stars. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the West. They lead by 1. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's Leonard from 3. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
It's rebounded by the West. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From past the arc, and it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Here's Lillard, and the rejection by LeBron. They retain possession. Giannis dishes to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the East.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Garland with the bucket.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 1-point game. Nailed from three-point land.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in, and he commits the intentional foul. Trae Young, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by
Stephen
5.
Curry at the line for 2.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws. Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
The West again cannot hit.
Intentional.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Third team
Sometimes
foul.
it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul. He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach. They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Left side, Sabonis. To the middle. Now, here's George. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? It's so fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.